See, the dating scene in 2019 is a mess. I honestly couldn't tell you what dating even means in today's day and age, because I don't know. I really don't know. It certainly doesn't mean loyalty, I'll say that. And as a lone wolf, I'm perfectly fine being alone. Most people are afraid because they don't know how to be alone. Most people are too comfortable being around people, so when the time comes time to be alone, they struggle with it. In most cases, I would say. But like, my issue is when people from older generations look down on people like me because I don't want to sign a legally binding contract, sign my balls away to it broad, who can take everything I have, the snap of her fingers, to say that I'm not a real guy, real man, or whatever. Like, it's BS, okay? It's because I'm responsible and want to actually invest in stuff like retirement, so they can live comfortably at my older age. Doesn't mean I'm less of a man than you. Understand? It just means I make better choices. I mean, you people brought us into this world, and we have to work twice as hard as you ever did. So we're not in the 80s, 70s, and 80s anymore. 2019 doesn't make any sense for men to get married. None. None. Like, there's no benefits for men. Nothing. You can get everything from marriage just by living with a chick. Same exact thing. Most people don't even wait to get married before they pop kids out anyway, so. what's the point? It's marriage is dying out. As if people just don't want to accept. Listen to these people yesterday. What's it called? Red Man Group or something. They sound like a bunch of bitter boomers. Mad because people don't want to get married anymore. Because men don't want to get married. Boo-hoo. Cry me a river. Like, it's never been something that's been on my mind anyway. It's never been a desire I've ever had. Why? Well, now after all this research I've done, there's no benefit. There's no point. I've dated my fair share, but never looked at any of these broads and say, hey, I want to sign a legally binding contract and be with this chick and deal with her nonsense for the rest of my existence. Nah. It's never really crossed my mind. I think being alone is great, to a point. Of course, you gotta have some kind of human interaction, but it comes down to it. Living well is the best revenge. It shows that you're not bitter. Because chicks always gonna try and probe you. Those gonna try and probe you. See what you're made of, or whatever. I ignore it, because I don't care. It's not my problem. It's like, here's the thing. There's always a double standard with some of these broads, especially this generation. They want it all. They want it all. They want to have a boyfriend, but they always also want to have like 5 or 6 dudes hovering around them. Like, no. That's how this works. I could have a bunch of chicks hovering around me if I want, but I don't. Instead, I walk my own path, and people want to criticize me for it, go right ahead. Doesn't bother me. I mean, if you look at celebrity marriages, for instance, never work out. Now, celebrities can't make it work out. How can you make it work out? Regular people. See what I mean? And the rate of people popping kids out anyway, it's like, well, you people pop out 5 or 6 brats. That's going to be good for the next generation coming up. Fine. It means I can focus on myself and, do what I gotta do. Because right now, my focus is on saving for a car so we can get the hell out of here. Save for a car, get a better ass job. And with success, the women will follow when you're successful. You don't need to chase them. I don't. Stop doing that in high school. And it's worked out pretty well. Chicks always want you to chase them. It's a game. It's a game to them. Something they'll never admit, but it's true. And their chick friends, well, they tell you everything that you need to know about her, wherever it is. Because she's eventually going to be influenced by them. Doesn't matter what she says to you. See, I listen to a lot of dudes online, older guys, talk about their experiences, and it's helpful. It's something parents will probably never tell you. Most moms will tell you to be nice and treat her with respect, and everybody knows girls go for the bad boys all the time. The guy that's never available, that's the one she wants. The guy that doesn't get her flowers on Valentine's Day or disappears all the time, that's the one she wants. Not the guy there all the time. It's the truth. It works. It really does. I listened to an old school radio show, Tom Leykis show. Dude was hilarious. But he tells it like it is, man. He stands up for dudes and puts your bullets in their place where they belong. Because females are not designed to lead. That's where people are just completely delusional. Females are not designed to lead. And in this feminist-ass society with feminism and this Me Too crap, chicks are really being misled into thinking A, they can change guys, and B, they can lead. And they can't. They're not wired for it. This country was built by men. Cars, buses, trucks, buildings. All built by men. Men fighting wars. So there's different divisions that you can be involved in with the army and whatnot, sure. But on the front lines, it's always men. And I hope it always will be. Otherwise we'll be in trouble. Yeah, I encourage any guys out there, live alone for a while. Train yourself to be used to it. Because the more you start being reliable, being codependent on someone else, kind of win you lose. Because you don't know if that person is going to be there. At least if you're alone, at least sometimes, it's always something to fall back on if a relationship doesn't work out. And let me tell you, these chicks, just in general, these broads, are unpredictable. You don't know what she's going to be like in the morning. You meet a chick at a bar, she'll be looking great. She'll be in a great mood. Next morning, starts complaining and all this other crap. And I was like, So, basically, in a way, what I'm saying, don't waste your time dating, because I don't anymore. I don't see the point. I'm not saying, use these broads, but wait it out. See what she's actually like. And don't ever sign a contract to be with a chick. It's ridiculous. And once you do, she has all the power. She can divorce you and take everything you have. But it's not for her fingers. That's how it is. They know this. Their mothers, grandmothers, aunts, and cousins, they're all telling them this their whole lives. It's what they're waiting for, is some guy to take care of them. The family court system is against men. Look at Kevin Garnett. He's got to pay. How much does he have to pay to his ex-wife? 100,000 in alimony and child support. What kind of kid needs that kind of money? Are you kidding me? It's like the best example of why men should live the free lifestyle, free agent lifestyle. No, don't stop interacting with chicks. I'm sure maybe one day we'll get lucky. You know what I mean? But as far as commitment, nah. She lives in her place. I live in mine. She wants to hook up every once in a while, fine. But no collaboration. It's too unpredictable. It's a different world now. Understand? Like, our parents and grandparents lived in a different time. It's a different world now. That's what they don't understand, what they fail to acknowledge, what they fail to accept. Different world. Can't get away with the stuff that they used to get away with. Like, I'm not completely religious. I mean, I was raised Christian, sure. But I don't let religion strap me up by the balls, in a way. Because you're going to say, oh, you just got to endure her stuff, her bull crap. I'm like, no, you have no idea what it's like. You're going to sit there in your little priest podium place or whatever, little warehouse, and preach this and blah, blah. But you have no idea what it's like for some of these broads. It's funny because I used to talk to some of these broads at church, but as soon as you think about walking over to one of them, one of the pastors is like, hey, what you doing? Like, what do you think I'm doing? Trying to get some ass. I mean, how do you think we all got here? It's like they try to cock block you every time you're trying to get some business done. But then it's like, well, how do you think we populated this damn building if people wasn't allowed to get down? But then they'll still encourage marriage. Like, please, make up your mind. To be honest, religious chicks are probably the ones I avoid the most. It's funny though, because those chicks are probably the most wild. They'll be all, praise Jesus, in church, but then they'll be on their knees. As soon as you get a little bit of liquor inside of them, it's insane. It's like, I don't know, I'm just tired of American chicks in general. It's like these broads today are just so entitled, self-absorbed. I think it's all about them. It's really not. Once a chick hits 28, like 25 and up, sometimes, like 27 and up, ride's over. Like, guys ain't checking for y'all anymore. Y'all have been ran through by everybody on the football team. Gonna be more loose than damn washcloth. Ain't nobody looking for that. I mean, good luck finding a virgin, but I don't think those exist anymore, if I'm being honest. These days, at this day and age, nah, it's very unlikely. You gotta be really freaking lucky to find a virgin, if you want to deal with that, because that's another mess right there. I mean, just look at Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, for instance. Their freaking marriage is a mess. I mean, they had a couple brats together, but like, she just doesn't want to let them go. She doesn't want them to be happy about her, because she knows her happiness thrives upon him. She got attached. They had legitimate brats together, and now that he wants to be free, she's got a problem with it, because she knows she's gonna be miserable without him. Those are the types of roads you want to avoid as often as possible. You can't make her happy, guys. It's impossible. It's impossible. can't do it. Get all the flowers you want, so just put it on the shelf next to the other crap some other guy gave. That's why I don't do Valentine's Day. Whether or not I'm dating or not. No Valentine's Day. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of money. She's never going to give up the ass on Valentine's Day. Or she'll just make up some excuse. I guarantee. Guarantee. She'll make up some excuse. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, I'm on crazy time. Oh, I'm not in the mood. Yeah. Not in the mood for you. Because someone else is in the mood for. This is the type of stuff guys should be learning in college. Maybe a special class in high school. This is what guys need to know. Like Stephen Tom Leykis, Coach Greg Adams, Donovan Sharp, all those guys. They know what they're talking about. Look them up on YouTube. Look them up. It'll open your eyes. Because the dating game is rigged against men. People will shame men as often as possible to lift chicks up. Like, oh, you go, girl. I've seen it with my own eyes. You go, girl. Oh, we're so cute. What you run? You being the manager? Like, stuff like that. Like, you have no idea what these broads are actually like. You're just praising them for being chicks. It's ridiculous. The same thing happens when chicks get knocked up and have a kid. They're praised just for being a mom, pushing the kid out. You don't know she's a good mom. Just push the kid out. How do you know? Oh, my stars. This is the world we live in, guys. Marriage is not for men. You want to do it, go ahead. Don't say they didn't warn you. But bitter boomers is what I like to call them. Will sit there and say, "Oh, it's not about a contract. It's about love." No, it's not. It's a contract. It's a business deal in which the man loses. Kevin Garnett, perfect example. She probably waited 10 years so she can cash in that check. Because she knew. Chicks know, guys. They know. They know what they're getting into when they pick you. They know. They know. She knew what he was. She knew how much he made per year. And she took advantage of it. It's plain and simple. It's like people can deny what they want. Chicks know. They know if a guy's an alcoholic or likes to sit on his ass, play games all day. It's never going to change. Men don't change for you, for women. We don't change. We are who we are. If a chick can't accept it, hit the road. It's that simple. Funny ass in the world. Believe me. See it all the damn time. It's not consequence to me. Like 28 for men is young. For chicks, not so much. Truth hurts sometimes, but it's the facts. It's like, see, gentlemen, they need us more than we need them. Understand? This is the lie we've all been told as kids, is that chicks are more valuable than us. I'm not saying don't protect them or whatever. Sure. But these broads today, they want to be strong and independent. You want to be strong and independent. Pay your own bills. Pay for your own damn meal at dinner. Pay for your own movie ticket. Pay for your own car. See how independent you really are. It won't last. As soon as she wants to have a kid, she'll go looking for a dude. Once she hits the big 3-0. She'll go looking for a dude to sire her kids and pay her bills and like, I'm strong and independent. And then when he leaves her and becomes a single mom, like, I'm strong and independent, y'all. Like, no, you're not. No, you're not. You might be strong. There are no strong women, guys. You're dependent on a man, on his money, and on his seed. That's what you're dependent on. Don't misread that. Please. It's sickening, in my opinion. I just kind of tired of it, really. That's why I'm well, not completely out of the dating game, just biding my time until I can reach my goal, which is right now is to save for a damn car and get the hell out of here. It's gonna be a while before I get my own place, obviously, but still, it's nice to have goals. I don't really think chicks have goals other than popping them out as soon as possible so they can go back to working full time or whatever and not be around to raise a damn kid. It's like, well, what's the point then? Because they're pressured by their moms, grandmoms, aunts, cousins. Everybody in their family is pushing them out for her. So she's pressured by. Right there. For each and lifestyle, guys.